So Tina, the first thing that I teach my students, it's mindset, okay? And
Okay.
we also work on law of attraction, all right? So to some people, it is just a cliche, but actually it is not. I've been working with this. I have drawn the kind of people I want to work with or I want to be with. So this is the first thing that I teach my students. Okay, so this is exactly that we will discuss briefly here, and then we will move on to the strategies. Okay, so my story is like, I was working as director of marketing and communications in my last job, and I've got a total 12 years of experience in the corporate sector, but I was not fulfilled with my job. I left so many jobs. I felt sick. So kind of, it never worked out for me. I was not happy with it. And finally one day I quit because my mother was not well, right? So I wanted to be with her. I didn't have a plan B. I just quit because I wanted to be with my mother, and that gave me a chance actually to think about what actually I wanted in life. And fortunately, that's when I came across network marketing. And last year in March, I joined network marketing, and ever since it's been a great journey. All right. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason I could succeed in a short span is that, I was very focused. I gave everything that I had in this, in this business. And I really worked with strategies. I got myself a millionaire mentor. And that's how, I've been doing high ticket products. So that's my story in brief. All right. So here we will be learning on how to build spiritual foundations for a happy and successful life. What is a millionaire mindset? And how can you develop it? How do you build your personal brand? And how do you turn your Facebook into your personal ATM machine? All right.
Okay.
So now, why am I talking about spiritual foundations, and why do I teach my students, to build a spiritual foundation? Because it is very necessary to connect with your spirit, connect with your authentic self before you can go ahead and do something in life, right? Because the reason is that you need to be very happy and fulfilled to attract the best in your life, right? I'll give you an example. When I'm not in a very good mood, and someday you won't believe my Facebook engagement falls. And when I'm on an extremely happy day, my Facebook, engagement is like, it's like awesome. So that's how our energies work. We need to have a very balanced energy. We need to be happy, and that's the reason I teach my students that. So gratitude is, a very, very big thing that all of us must practice. I personally, I was going through a very rough patch in my life, when I read this, that in a book, that you always have a reason to be grateful. And when I read that, I said, when you're going through a real rough patch, how can you be grateful? What can you be grateful for? But I gave it a thought, and actually I found, when I thought about it, there's so many things to be grateful in life. And ever since, every night I say a gratitude prayer, and that has transformed me immensely, right? Prayers really work. Prayers work. I can vouch for it. Prayers work. Meditation is a great thing to do to connect with yourself, to get yourself centered, and it really plays a big role in your thinking process. Okay, exercise, again, I would say, is a good thing. Whatever form you want to do, Zumba, you want to go to the gym, whatever, because exercise changes your state. It changes your
Mm-hmm.
mental state. Like Tony Robbins says, if something is not working, fine, change your state. And I tell you, exercise makes you feel really good, right? Spend time in nature, connect with yourself. And it's very important that you follow your heart and your passion, because if you're doing so, nothing can stop you from being successful in life. Resistance, there are a lot of people that have resistance towards change. So change is a very good thing. So just go with the flow in life, and embrace the changes, and you will grow. Okay, as I said, go with flow in the life, and be positive. Right from our childhood, when things are not working for us, if you're failing, people, that tell us, oh, it's a bad thing, but failures are actually lessons that are very important for us. So just take failures on a positive note, because what gives you so many lessons in life and actually are milestones in your road to success. All right. So now this is a mindset. Success is a mindset. Success is a vibration. So you really need to develop that mindset before you're successful. Even when you're not successful, even when things are not working out, you have to think that you are successful. You have
Mhm.
to feel success, because success is a vibration, and everything is about vibration. The kind of vibration you are living it, that's the vibration that you attract. All right. So what's the millionaire mindset? The millionaire mindset is the ability to act in spite of worry, fear, inconvenience, discomfort. Whatever you might be going through in life, successful people, the millionaires, always, they act. They're action takers. They give no excuses to themselves or others. They act even when they are not in a mood, right? So they don't care about their moods. They just work. Whether they're in a good mood, they're in a bad mood, they don't want to work, but they work. Take a leap of faith amongst the greatest uncertainties. I tell you, this is what every successful person does. This is what millionaires do. I've been, in touch with a lot of millionaires. I've been reading, the biographies and autobiographies of all these successful millionaires, and I tell you, each one of them has taken a leap of faith in life. In the most uncertainties, they have worked and gone ahead. Right? They invest heavily in themselves, in their personal development. You gotta work in your personal development. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in a mentor. You have to invest in personal development, because especially in our business, personal development is essential. Okay. Millionaires are quick decision makers, all right, and they are slow in changing them. So why I'm telling you this is that, even when you're getting people on board, you need to see whether these people have those traits, because you want team duplication, right? And if you want team duplication, you want smart people, self-driven, self-motivated people. So you need to really go ahead and find out if those people have those traits. It's only then that they would be a productive team. Our purpose is not only to sign up people, but our purpose is to have a team, to build a team that is highly successful, right? Our purpose is not
Mhm.
only to earn money ourselves, but it is to help our team earn money as well. So no point having people on board who don't want to work, who don't want to earn, right? And they do not let others influence their decisions. So you'll see some people that say, I need to consult my wife, or I need to consult my husband. So those are not the best people to work with, because their decisions will always be influenced by others. Okay. So your
Mhm.
character, your thinking, your beliefs are a critical part of what determines your success. All right.
Mhm.
So the next thing is, what does your business success depend on? That's you. All right. It's you and you alone. So your business success doesn't depend upon the company. It doesn't depend on the sponsor. It doesn't depend on the comp plan. It all in all, it just depends on you. Okay. If you are self-driven, if you are motivated, I promise you, you are just going to nail it. You will do it, right? And the biggest thing is,
Mhm.
like, you see, it is your initiative today that you came here, right, to get a training from me. You got to go to office, right? But you've come here because you are self-driven, right? This is the
Mhm.
greatest trait in successful people, that they just show up. 80%, or I would say 90% of a person's success depends on showing up, right? You must have
Mhm.
taken some inconvenience. Probably you have finished your work in advance. You got, maybe you have sacrificed something for this. So this is what successful people do. So now this is something that you must really understand, Tina. All right. As network marketers, we are leaders. Okay, we act as consultants, right? Our work is to provide value to the market, whatever our niche may be, right? Whether it's traveling, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's fitness, whatever. Our work is to provide solution to the pain in the market, right? So the greatest challenge that all the marketers here, you see 97% of the people are struggling in this industry, okay? So why do they struggle? Because they're tired of harassing friends and family, right? So what happens, even I did this when I came on board, and most of the people, most of the sponsors, this is what they'll say: go ahead and make a list of the people whom you know, and that doesn't work. All right. So
Mhm.
when I so when I started, I did the same thing, and other people would say, "Oh, poor thing, look at her, she's struggling so much." And I would, because it's not popular in India, people say, "You've got yourself into scam, just leave it." So that's what
Mhm.
people say. So people are tired of harassing friends and family. They've burned through their warm market list. They're tired of rejection because everyone would be just saying no, no, no. All right. People do not know how to generate leads. They do not know how to close and upsell. There's no team duplication. There's no marketing budget, and people do not know how to become the attraction factor because they don't know anything about attraction marketing. So these are the pains that we acknowledge in the market in order to get people to work with us. All right. So actually, our business, the companies don't matter, the products don't matter. All that matters is the person and you as a leader. If you are solving pain, people would definitely join you. All right, they just come and ask you, hey Tina, what are you promoting? We'd like share, give your link, we want to work with you, right? Because you are sharing the pain of the market. Okay, so why do marketers fail? They fail because they're always thinking about pitching. All right, the moment they get someone, the next thing they'll do is they go ahead and pitch. Okay, they will go ahead and want to sell to the person. They'll say, oh, okay. They would, talk about the benefits and features of the products. People are not interested, trust me. They want instant gratification. They do not build a rapport with people. They they talk too much, they listen less, and they do not ask qualifying questions. So to sum it all in a nutshell, the best thing that we should be doing is, I really love this quote by Gary Vaynerchuk, and that's: the best marketing strategy ever is care. All right. So we gotta, I feel miserably, in the first 2 3 months when I started network marketing, because one, I didn't know anything about it, and my sponsor signed me up, and he was just lost in oblivion. But during that phase, what I realized is that if I want to be successful in this business, I need to be a good relationship builder, and I have to know marketing. And marketing in our industry is all about adding value, right? It's adding value and sharing content with the right strategy, right? So that's what we do. So now we understand, right, Tina? It is very necessary to know what are the pains of the market and why do marketers fail.
Yeah.
All right. So business is all about, people. So when I started working with my millionaire mentor, he said, Trisha, you're not going to talk about the company. You're not going to talk about the products. I said, all right, Darren, but what am I talking about? He said, you're going to talk about the people. You will talk about their pains. You will talk about their problems. You'll talk about and give them solutions. So that's when, I could understand. That's the concept of marketing that he introduced to me, that all I have to do is to help people, right? And I really love this quote by Sir Richard Branson, that is: never get into business purely to make money. If that's the motive, you're better off doing nothing. So business, whatever business it is, it's about adding value. And we as network marketers, we are dealers in hope. We connect people to their dreams and we help them live their dreams, right? So that's what
Mhm.
we do. It's not about features and benefits. It's not about products, right? It's all about building quality relationships, right? If you're pitching, you'll always get a pushback. So people want to do business with those whom they know, like, and trust, and aspire to be like, right? So we have to
Right.
be someone that people would trust, people would know, and they want to become like us, right? So for that, we need to build a following. And how do we build the following? This is what we'll be discussing in the next slides. So we are in a leadership business model. Okay, the network marketing model is a leadership business model which includes personal development, leadership, and marketing strategies, right? So we have to be a source of inspiration. We got to be a source of positivity. We need to teach people marketing. We need to educate them, and we need to be solving their problems, like I discussed earlier, the problems that we just discussed, and give as much as value you can in free, right? Because when you're doing that, people know you're building a brand for yourself, right? People know that, okay, this is what this person is, so much helping. He's helping the market. He knows something, and this person can guide me, right? He is my leader. So my philosophy that I follow is lend someone your hand, because before anyone will lend you a hand, you must touch their heart. Be like the sun. The sun gives all it can, but in return, all the flowers, the trees, and the plants grow toward it. Okay? So, this is what we have to do. Now, build your personal brand, your you incorporation. So, how do we do that? First of all, you need to know what you are, right? We build our personal brand through our Facebook profile, through our videos, or whatever we are doing, the posts that we do, the blogs that we are writing. For instance, I am a spiritual entrepreneur, okay? I am big time into personal development, and I'm a online business coach. So whatever you see on my wall would be all in sync with what I am and what I do, right? So I know what I am. So you create your hashtags, you do your videos, everything that is in line with your personality, right? You got to discover your secret sauce. What are you good at, right? So this is what you have to do. And again, there's this phenomenal quote by Oprah Winfrey. She says, I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint. And the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service. Working hard, also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. So this is really important. Help people and you'll see the universe helping you too. So what are the traits of a great marketer? He adds massive value to the market. He's a good listener. He's a problem solver. He addresses people's pain. He gets to people know, like, and trust him. He helps people connect to their vision and realize their dreams, right? And his mission is to find pain and solve it. So these are the traits of a good marketer. So what are the absolute no's in marketing? You do not talk, as I mentioned earlier, you do not talk about the companies, you do not talk about the products, you do not talk about features and benefits, you do not talk about the compensation plan, you do not sell or present. What do we talk about then? The people, only their life, pain, dreams, expectations, and vision, right? So the focus should be your prospect and not you, right? So generally people would be, they try to say, this is going to be very good for you. You can earn this much. You'll earn the thousands of dollars. Probably at that point in time, that person just wants to earn $1,000. Ask him what he wants. Don't tell him what you want, right? So that's what we need to do. So I help my students, in our millionaire mentoring, we have got all these scripts and all that we help them with. So now these are the main slides, Tina. Just pay attention to them. These are the Facebook strategies. Like you said, your challenges, you do not know how to find people, where to find them. So what you need to do is you need to create a page and you need to create a group. And what you do on this is that you add value to these pages and you add value to the groups, okay? So generally what we do in our groups is that we share personal development stuff, all right? And then when you have some people, you can also, share your opportunity with people, but you start with adding a lot of value. For instance, you are someone in travel, right? So your page, your group could have something like, yes, and World Ventures has also gone into health and fitness. So you could, give tips to people on traveling, how to, what are the best places to visit, how can you do economy traveling, because everyone can't do luxury traveling, right? So whatever you have in your world ventures, I'm sure you got a training library as well. So what you can do is, you can just pick stuff from that and share it here on you in your group, and add people to your group. So your group becomes your warm market, right? Because they're seeing what you do, they come to know you, interact with the people in your group, talk to them, make friends with them, and that's how they become a warm market. Because warm market is the best market, for leads, as far as the leads are concerned. So this is the best way to get your warm market, to build your warm market. All right, so is this clear to you? Okay. The second thing,
Yes. I'm sorry, I had muted myself.
no problem. So the second thing is join travel groups, okay? Groups related to travel, and you can join these personal development groups, because the best part about traveling is everyone on this planet loves to travel, okay? So traveling is a very easy business to do, because everyone on this planet wants to travel. So again, when you go to these groups, share value based content. Don't spam the groups with your links, but share content, because participate in discussions, connect people. So when you're doing this, you are attracting people to yourself, right? You can go to Ray Higdon's group, you can go to Bob Proctor's group, you can go to Tony Robbins' group, you can go to Eric Quarry's group, and you can go to all these travel groups, engage in discussions, and post value content, right? You can't do it on these leader pages, but yes, you can do it in this group. This is how you attract people. So when you're commenting, what happens is that when people like your comment, they go to your wall, they see you, and they add you. All right. So this is how you pick people. Build a very strong Facebook profile, because your profile page is where all the magic begins, and that's the place where you actually build your personal brand. So how do you build a indirect relationship with people? You share motivational quotes, you share marketing how-tos, you share lifestyle stuff. You're doing, like personal, your personal pictures of your vacations. You share family pictures. You share pictures with your friends. Whatever you're doing. There's comedy. There's trivia. Trivia means, multiple choice questions. Then you must share the social proof of success of your teammates. That is really essential. You may not be earning anything, that doesn't matter, but if you are sharing social proof of success, that really really helps a lot. All right, and then Facebook lives are a great way. So you need to choose content with a strategy. Whatever content that you're sharing, it should have a strategy. Okay. So now this is an example of personal development and motivation, right? I write my own personal development stuff, and then you can pick pictures from Google like this, all right? And you can share it on your wall. So on the left hand side, there are 116 people who have engaged on this post, and on the right hand side, there are 54 people who have engaged on my post, right? So all these people who are engaging with me are the people um, whom I'm making friends with. These are the people whom I talk to, and from these I get prospects, right? So these are kind of leads for me, right? So these are not 114 or 60 interaction. These are 116 leads for me, right? Because these are the people who are being exposed to my brand. Marketing how-tos. So I do Facebook lives for that, all right? Because if I have to talk about a topic, it's going to be very long to write. Instead, what I do is I go ahead and do a live. And here I've got 450 views. That means 450 people have seen me, they know me, and they will be following me, okay? Lifestyle pictures, these are, these are pictures on vacations. Then I share pictures for, if I'm with family, we'll be celebrating festivals, I'm going out for dinner. So those are the pictures as well that I share there. And there's comedy pictures like this. All right. So this one got 55 interactions, and on the right, this got 25 interactions. So again, these are the people with whom I will be talking to. So this is trivia. All right. So since you are related to travel, you can ask questions related to travel. For instance, you write something like, if money was not a problem, where would you love to travel? Okay. So all the people who are answering on your post are the ones who are travel enthusiasts, right? And go ahead and talk to them and see if you can in any way bring them on board. So the more you ask them questions related to travel, health and fitness, the better chances of getting the exact people that you want to be interacting with. All right.
Okay.
So now this is social proof of success. This is my social proof, my teammates' social proof, and the entire team. So when people see this, they really like it. They relate to it. I'll tell you, I got one sign up. I have a teammate on my team who's making a lot of money, and she's a single mom. So one of my friends sees it, and she said, "Oh, I too am a single mom." She related to it, and she signed up with me. So that's the positive, point of sharing your teammates' success. Don't be insecure thinking that, all right, if someone would go and join them, because that doesn't happen. People will always join you. So this is very important. Now these are value statements. Okay, again, these are marketing tips, network marketing tips, anything that adds value to people's lives. So we are doing relationship marketing, okay, not conventional marketing. And generally what happens is 2% of the people will join you on your first connection, 3% will join you on the second connection, 5 will join you on the third, 10% on the fourth, and 80% will join you on their fifth connection. You got to be really patient, all right? There are very, very few people who would, join you on the first connection. All right, so more or less, these are the important things, Tina. Now, if you have any questions, we can go ahead and discuss that.
No, you pretty much touched on my questions this slide, so that's what I was looking for.
Can you just give me a moment?
On kind of stuff shared, that's what I was looking for.
I'm sorry, what are you looking for?
I said you touched on it in the slides because I was looking for some ideas of what to share, and you
Okay.
touched on that, so that's what I was looking for.
Okay, great. So these are the posts that we must do. I'll tell you why we do it. There's a reason. When you post all these, people get a glimpse into your life. Okay, so you come across to be an authentic person. Do videos. Talk anything about the videos. Maybe your personal, because personal development stuff is something that people really like. Right, you do not need to be a coach or something. You've got enough experience in life. Everyone goes through struggles and problems in life, and if you share it with the people, there would definitely be people who've gone through the same experience in life. Maybe they're struggling with it, and when you talk about it, there is a possibility that you are solving someone's pain, right? It happens to me whenever I'm doing a live. People actually come and thank me. Trisha, thank you so much. I was struggling with this and I could do it, right? Do webinars like I am doing. Every company has a training library. Make use of that training library, okay? Just like I'm helping you, go ahead and help people, right? So what you can do is next time you can come on board with your team. Now what I have decided is that every day 1 hour I'm going to be helping people, right? So yesterday I had a team of 4 people from World Ventures. Today I have you. tomorrow again I'll have someone else. So my intention is to help people, right? So when I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about sign up. So don't think about sign ups. Just go ahead and add value. And, you know, in a short span, you will be creating a following for yourself, right? And when you post all these things, whatever you're doing, okay? So whatever you're doing, just go ahead and even if you are earning maybe $50 a day, go ahead and, share it on your wall. Whatever your small wins are,
Mm-hmm.
what you're feeling good, anything good in office, whatever you're doing, just share it on your Facebook wall, okay? Because anything that can inspire people, go ahead and share that, okay? So that's
Okay.
this is what you do, and I'm just a message away. You can always message me, and I can share with you if you want to do a Facebook Live and you want help with that. Do Facebook Lives because that really works, and the organic reach is massive, right? Go join.
Okay.
Go join personal development groups, all right, like Bob Proctor's group, and there are several personal development groups. Interact in all those groups. Join these network marketing groups, but don't spam. These are spam groups, but what I do is I go ahead and share my videos on that. I go ahead and share my marketing tips on that. So that's how I attract, my target audience from there. Because I'm not posting my business stuff, people are attracted towards me. So
Okay.
that's what you do, okay? So talk about your leaders, talk about the success about your leaders. And if your friend or teammate has a win, go ahead and share it, because that really works. I tell you, it really works. All right, so now you know what to post. Now you know how to attract your target audience. So I'm going to add you to my personal group. All right, so there I share training links. So what you can do is you can hop on those trainings if you're free. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so this is what you can do.